Hi guys, it's Bianca here, and y'all, it's been a long time since I've sat in front of the camera. The last video I posted was before I started this quarter that I'm currently in right now, which is funds, fundamentals, and pharmacology. And in the last video, I talked about how I was going through some things in my personal life. My grandma was very ill, and today, I'm kind of update you guys on what's going on. My grandma has since passed away. She passed away May 18, 2018, on Haitian Flag Day or Haitian Independence Day. And the video that I want to talk to you guys about, the video is going to be about like how to get through tough times in nursing school and how to push forward. In a way, I kind of feel like I shouldn't be making this video because, I mean, it's not the end of the semester yet, but I do want to make this video because I think it's very important and I think it can help some of you guys that are going through a tough time right now. Now, I will say this, girl, or whoever is watching this video, when my grandma passed away, it hit me really hard because I was actually driving to go see her because I thought she was still in hospice because the fam didn't want to tell me so that way I didn't get crazy on the road or whatever. But I found out, um, and it was very emotional for me on a 3-hour drive back to Jacksonville, Florida. And during that time, I thought a lot about how it affected me and how I'm going to move forward. Um, this was my first encounter with death, being so close to someone that I loved and saw pretty much like every day of my for the past like 20 years or so. Well, I would say 18 years, and it was really hard. Granted, she was going through hospice, so I kind of knew that it was going to happen, but I still had that thought in my head that, maybe she might defeat the odds and might, you know, she might, she might push through, or her body might allow her to fight off this nasty disease. And however, unfortunately, she just wasn't able to. And it was her wish, and she decided that she didn't want to suffer anymore, and that's what she did. And of course, after that happened, I was so hurt because when I found out that she signed a DNR, I was like, my heart broke because I knew that she had officially stopped her battle, stopped fighting the battle of brain cancer, lung cancer, and ovarian cancer. So I'm here today to tell you some things that I've learned along this way and some things that I talked about. I posted on Facebook and social media if you're following me. If not, my panhandle is at Nurse Bezos. I'll be sure to link it below. And I talked about what happens when you sign up for nursing school, everyone tells you that your life is going to be put on hold and things that you used to do, you won't be able to do them anymore. And that's just that. But what people fail to realize and fail to tell you when they tell you that is although your life is put on hold, those around you's life is not put on hold. And it really got me thinking because I, in my mind, thought that my grandma would be here to that she would be there at my graduation and that she would hold my diploma and just the same way she did with my high school. But it wasn't the case. That wasn't God's plan for her. But people don't talk about these things and the fact that we can't. There's but so much time you can miss from school. I was fortunate enough to have a very, very, very understanding um, program director, and just administration here at the school that understood everything and made this transition so much easier for me. It wasn't easy in the beginning, but the collaborative effort that everyone took to ensure that I was okay and that I would continue to be successful was amazing. And I'm so thankful for that. Now, a part of that did involve being open and communicating because I did do that every step of the way. And it really helps. So definitely want to communicate what you're going through, especially with something like this, so that way no one's oblivious to the situation. And also know that it's okay to go through and feel what you're feeling because, although, how can I say this? Like, although it's happened and it, in a way, it doesn't feel real. Like today, I'm talking to you right now, and her viewing is happening right now. It doesn't feel real, but tomorrow, when I see her in the casket, it will. And I find that I have these like waves of emotions, and one of the clinical coordinator, no, the lab coordinator yesterday was like, Bianca, it's okay to feel what you're feeling. You will feel it in waves, and that's okay. And it is so true. Like I'm sitting here, and it's like I feel the urge to like bawl my eyes out, but in a way, I know that I can't. In a way, I think I can't, but I know I can. But it's just something that I hold back because I don't wanna cry on this video. But I loved my grandma a lot, and she was very, very helpful and very just the knowledge I've gained from her was amazing, and it will live with me forever. And also, I'll tell you guys a story and a point in my life that I will never forget with my grandma. My senior year in high school, oh my God, my senior year in high school, um, I wasn't doing so well. For that fact, my whole high school career I didn't do really well, but I always managed to pull through every quarter, every year. But this last year was different because it was April and we had graduations in June, and my grades weren't up to par. And I believe I had a no, I didn't have I had like a 1 point something GPA, and I needed a 2.0 in order to get my high school diploma. And I remember going to my grandma and telling her how I was feeling and that I may not walk. And she, mm, gotta have tissues right next to me. And she told me, what do you need to do in order to graduate? And I told her, and she said, Bianca, do it. And she said, focus, continue to focus. And every day, up until the day that I got the okay, which was like a day before the graduation, I think, she would come in my room and like ask me, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She would ask me if I'm studying or if I had a test within that time frame. How did you do? Um, did you talk to the teachers? And like she was just such a big help and support system for me during that time. And I remember when my mom couldn't make it to the graduation, and that was a whole big spill. And I was really upset about it. But now looking back at it, she was there, and my grandma practically raised me, and she was my mom at that moment. And I realized that if it wasn't for her, that pushed me and hold me to believe in myself and to work hard and just like increase my confidence and do what I had to do, I wouldn't be here where I'm at right now in this empty nursing classroom. And that's one of the things that stick out to me the most about my grandma, and the pivotal moment in my life. And another thing to me is when she told me that I remember we were at the grocery store, and she was asking me, she told me to go check something, and I was like, I'm gonna go check, And then she said to me, she said, Bianca, if you don't go ask or find out, what she said in a way is, if you don't go ask for what you need or want, you'll never get it. And I think of that, and it's crazy because I think of that more now that she has passed than when she was alive. And it's like whenever I think of something, or if I'm thinking of doing something, I hear her, I hear it. And yeah, so that's that. And that's an example of the wave that I was telling you about, is how it feels. And I had 2 tests this week, and I have tests back to back until the end. And like, although sometimes like I don't want to study, I don't want to study anymore, but I know that where I am right now, I can just hear her like last night, and it's something that I didn't know I was capable of doing. I stayed up and did everything that I said I was going to do as far as studying, and whenever I wanted to quit, I just remembered her telling me to keep going and working hard, and I kept going. So guys, I'm sorry. The purpose of this video really is just to shed light on when you're going through a tough time in nursing school. It's okay to feel what you're going through, but you have to channel that energy into something positive if you can, and remember the task at hand, because you know what is the greater goal. And I know for my grandma that she would have wanted me, and she knows that, and she needs me to finish nursing school. So that there, she knows I was in nursing school. She was so happy. She would tell all her friends and stuff. But yeah, I hope that this video has helped you in a way. It definitely helped me getting it off of my chest, and I just thank God that I was able to have a grandmother in my life, the way like her, who was so strong and resilient up into her very last breath. Alrighty, guys, it's crunch time. I know finals. I don't know what your schedule may be, but for me, it's crunch time. We have finals back to back, and yeah. So also, And what else did I do? Of course, I cut my hair, all of it off, and I'm loving it. I cut it off because I felt like in that moment this was the only thing that I can control after I found out. So I did it in her back room. I cut all my hair, and I do have a sense of relief and a sense of like a more bold type of ass thing. But all right, y'all. So I'll chat with you later, and I will try to get on a regular upload schedule. But